You guys, it's actually like raining in LA. Not really sure what that's about. Perhaps it's God crying tears of happiness that the Kings legitimately made it to overtime this game and won. Seriously, I was having the weirdest flashbacks to Dallas, almost like PTSD flashbacks. Like, no, this goal with 11 seconds to go has to count this time. I guess I should start at the beginning. Because some other stuff happened in order to get us to that point. So we're playing Vegas, current President's Trophy. I can't really say winners, but in contention for. They are at the top of the league right now. Yay! Hands up, how many people guessed that would happen at the beginning of the season? No? Me neither. Still have no idea how. And I don't want to sound like a conspiracy theorist, but according to Alex Faust, the amount of penalty calls that have gone their way has been overwhelming in the last 7 of 8 games. And I'm going to make that 8 of 9 because tonight there's some calls that did not get called and some that should, and not going to blame a game on a ref. I hate doing that, but seriously, there is some bias going on. Yeah, I get it. They're the new team in the league. We want to make them marketable, but wow. Kings did not have an easy time of it. It started like 30 seconds in, the Kings, I could have sworn, got a goal. And short of actual Jedi magic, I still don't know how it ricocheted out of the net. I have looked at a replay, still got nothing on that. It was magic, and it's so much more fun when it's Quick's Jedi magic that works for us. Not that it didn't tonight. Holy God, Quick is not human. It's just not possible for a man to make saves like that if he is actually 100% a human being, 'cause damn. So anyway, as I'm waiting a good 3 or 4 minutes for the play to actually stop and for Toronto to call and be like, actually, that puck crossed the line, guys. Sadly never happened. There was a lot of back and forth going on, and then Vegas, of course, scored the first goal because, well, it wouldn't be the Kings this season if they didn't start from behind. I swear we should just start down 1-0 and go from there. It might be easier than actually having to play. It was slightly frustrating. So down 1-0, but the Kings are not giving up. They're actually looking very good. They're getting a lot of chances. They're doing good things with the puck. And Vegas is a very fast and, I hate to say it, very good team. Somehow. Seriously, it doesn't make any sense to me, but they are. They're gelling. Their coach is, whatever he is doing is working for them. There's a reason they're at the top of the league right now. So the Kings were doing incredibly well to not only keep up, but actually kind of outplay them in places. So our penalty kill was fantastic in the first. We only had 1. Our power play sucked, really badly. It was quite shocking. I actually kind of wish they could give us those 2 minutes back so we could try it 5-on-5 and see what we could do with that. But it was not good. But we left the first with a sense of, we can do this. It's only 1-0. We've actually played really well. We deserve to still be in this game, and we are. Okay, cool. It's cool. We get to the second period, and we get another power play, but I kind of wanted to take that one back too. It was not anything to write home about at all. And then the second was more of the same, of a fairly even matched team, it looked like to me. Just kind of getting a little rough there. There started to be a few scuffles and some really hard hits. It was a very hard hitting game today, it felt like to me. And then the last 5 minutes, the Kings did that thing they do where they just stop playing hockey before the period is actually over. We took 2 penalties in the last 5 minutes, and were it not for Jedi Cirque du Soleil Unhuman Quick, we would have been down 17-0. I'm amazed every time I get to watch him. He's phenomenal. He was completely on fire, and he needed to be because no other Kings were helping him out at all. Our power play was terrible. I have just no words, because we're supposed to be a defensive first team, and usually our penalty kill is pretty great, and our penalty kill for those 4 minutes was abysmal. And Jonathan Quick deserves a Vezina trophy for those 5 minutes alone. And then some more in the third period, because when we got to the third minute period, 43 seconds in, yeah, they were faster than us. Our defense couldn't catch up, and sure enough, there's a goal. 43 seconds in, and it's 2-0, and well, that deflated the crowd, which was unfortunate because they were very fired up tonight. The gold-winning U.S. Women's Olympic hockey team was in the house and did the ceremonial puck drop. Every single one of them was there. And that was a really kind of inspiring, exciting time to start out the play, and then we get to the third and 43 seconds in, and it's just like, oh, God. Well, this is Vegas. We kind of expected to lose, so I guess that's happening. Don't tell the actual LA Kings that. I was slightly concerned it was going to be too little too late because, again, it took them just a little bit longer than I was comfortable with to get back into it. We were, I don't want to say gifted a power play because there were several times, like I said, where we should have got one and we didn't. But we ended up on the power play with about 8 minutes to go. And Jeff Carter did his thing. Jeff Carter, we have missed you so much. It was so weird to hear them announce this is Jeff Carter's first goal of the season. Because how many games are we in it now? Oh gosh, yeah, it's almost March. But of course, him being out, his presence was missed. And this goal, I mean, I guess technically it was Jeff Carter, but kind of like bounced off Alec Martinez's face to actually end up in the net. That's the most interesting redirection I've seen in quite some time. Whatever, it's credited to Carter. The Kings are 2-1. They're back in the game. They're playing pretty well. And it's going to come down to the final minute and a half again. And we are absolutely peppering Fleury. He almost deserves a Vezina for how he played in the last couple of minutes. Quick, meanwhile, again, is keeping the Kings in it because, of course, we do that thing where we get a goal and then almost immediately give one up. And, oh, my God, Jonathan Quick is just phenomenal. I can't say this enough. He was only the second star of the game. I have no idea how. Well, I do because you're going to see who got the first star in a second. But Jonathan Quick, guys, anyone who wants to talk about against Jonathan Quick, watch this game and try talking to me again. Because, yeah, he's going to have his off nights, but when he is on, damn, that's some fine goaltending. So Jonathan Quick, being a Jedi, down one end. Down the other end, we're getting to about a minute and a half. We're pulling quick. Thankfully, there was no empty net goal this time. Absolutely peppering just all over the front of the net, so much so that I'm actually almost having like PTSD flashbacks of, oh my God, we're going to get this puck in the net and they're going to call it for goaltender interference. They didn't. I didn't get any video of it because I was still screaming for many, many minutes after because about 11 seconds left. Kopitar gets the game-tying goal. And it's one of those ones where it's not fancy. I mean, it kind of was because it's Kopi and he has this like beautiful little like wrister shot up and past him. But it's all Kings, all of the net, just so many bodies for a good 90 seconds. Just bodies at the net, and eventually Kopitar gets one in and they don't call it back. And we actually get to go to overtime. We get our do-over. We get our do-over of the Oilers game. Whew. I'm exhausted, guys. I'm just exhausted. Too many close calls and exciting things happening. Hockey is going to be the death of me, but it'll totally be worth it. So we go to overtime. Things are pretty even. Daddy's making some good moves. Stuff's happening. We're shooting. Quick's making some great saves. And then about 2.5 minutes, 2 minutes 26 left, they get a penalty. I might have to take it back about us having more penalties or them having more. Yes, us having more penalties. Doesn't matter. That was the penalty that counted. Carter scores on the one to get us our first goal, and Dustin Brown scores on the one to get us our game-winning goal, and that's why he gets first star of the game. Totally get it, but as far as consistency over 64-ish minutes, Jonathan Quick gets my vote every time. Anyway. Ah! We actually won. I'm still screaming about that too. We beat Vegas, guys, which is really exciting because we have to go to Vegas tomorrow and play them again at home where they're like stupidly undefeated. Not literally, but their record at home is quite stellar. But getting back to the overtime goal, because I want to end on a really happy note, because I'm very, very excited. 2 very much needed points, and against divisional rivals that we're not going to catch up to, but still, 2 needed points. Power play goal, Dustin Brown, who just heart and soul, love him, absolutely does not give up, keeps that. His front net presence this season is the reason that his goal total has jumped exponentially from when he was playing with Sutter. He gets to play hockey the way he wants, and he's so good at being at the front of the net. And because his was the goal that was waved off for, goaltender interference last time, I wanted to cry tears of happiness for him that this time he had a legal, the other one was legal, but this one counted, game-winning goal to end the game. So just so much excitement. Everything's going crazy. Kings are screaming. Chris Sutter was there. There was dance cam. So I have so much to leave you guys with. A Kings win and Chris Sutter dance cam. Oh, it's a party tonight.